Hello everybody, 15 minutes later, Jimmy Vesey is a New York Ranger. Literally, like, he's been a Ranger for about 15 minutes now. The first thing I did was set up all my recording stuff and get going. Holy snap. First of all, we owe that signing to Hayes, by the way, because without him, I don't think he would have came here. Holy shit. Oh my god, I'm just like, oh, Broussard, I miss you. But like, holy shit. I honestly doubted the even remote chance of him coming to the Rangers, and he came, just like Kevin Hayes. Everyone doubted Kevin Hayes would come to the Rangers. Came to the Rangers. Holy shit. Oh, alright. Please do not get down on Jimmy Vesey. I know everyone doesn't have a lot of faith in him. I do. I've seen the kid play. He could very well be a future first liner in the NHL. I mean, he's got to prove himself first. I'm not even going to focus on the shootout. Whatever happens, happens. I don't even care. Alright, well, we got to look at this right now. We got to look at this from the Rangers' perspective. So what I said the last time I reviewed the Rangers, I was saying how we needed to improve both our forwards and our defense. Okay, good. That's done now. I think now we need to take away from our forwards and upgrade our defense. I think, first of all, Mark Stahl. I love you to death, buddy, but you got to go. We've got to clear out Mark Stahl and rid ourselves of his cap. If we can get rid of the full thing, that's great. Realistically, you're going to have to retain some salary, but you have to get him out of New York. And then take one of Kreider. One of Kreider, Nash, and Stepan. Move them out. Get a solid defenseman, whether it be Kevin Shattenkirk, Ryan Ellis, Edler. I mean, quite frankly, obviously the big fish is Kevin Shattenkirk, and that's who we want to see, because he's like Yandel, but better. And he's a right-handed defenseman, which is what we need. And we need to get him going for the Rangers. I'm at a loss of words right now. I'm so excited. It's not even funny. Oh, it was a nice backhand, Lindbergh. I honestly think the Rangers were waiting for this decision to be made in order to make that next move, whatever that was. Because after we traded Broussard, I think this was all like a precursor. Broussard was what needed to happen first. We can put all of our guys in. We still have, with Vesey on the roster, and Clendening on the roster, and Glass on the roster, we have about 2.85 in cap space. Send Glass and Clendening down, you got about 4.5. Call up Buchnevich, you're around 3 something. Just to be fair, about 3 something. Which is good, because the Rangers are always on the cap floor, which is not good, because we can never afford anything. Oh my god, this is insane. So, the way I see it, at first it seemed like Nicholas Jensen was going to get a shot at the NHL this year. I don't believe that's possible anymore unless Lindbergh flops or he outplays Foss or something. I can't see Jensen. I can see maybe he's a 13th forward, sneak his way into a couple games. Maybe he needed a little extra scoring or whatever you think he'll bring for you that night. That's the only way I see him working himself into the lineup. There is no chance otherwise for Jensen. So he might just be a trade chip. He might be a help. I'm not even adding my lines. He might help us get somebody else. Not that he has the most trade value in the world, but, So, one second. Go here. I'm going to look at cap friendly because they kick ass. We're going to look at the Rangers. Teams. Rangers. I'm paying attention to this shootout. I'm not going to talk about the NHL 17 ratings. One, they're not all done yet, too. I could care less, quite frankly. They're just some idiots that make ratings for players. Yeah, VC's already on the roster. That's how awesome this website is. I'm not even moving on making. Okay. Screw it. No more shootout. We talk now. Talk. Okay. So let's see. We got Buchnevich. I'm gonna count. What's his name? I'm gonna count Jensen on this just because it's necessary. So Jensen, Buchnevich, Joris, Gerby, Lindbergh, Vesey, Foss, Glass, Grabner, Hayes, Zibanejad, Miller, Zook, Kreider, Stepan, Nash. That is 16 NHL capable forwards. Now, realistically, Josh Joris is going to be the 13th forward and Lindbergh comes back. But still, we're going to say 16. Glass goes to the minors. You got 15. I would like to see Gerby in the NHL, quite frankly. Josh Jurits is going to end up sitting, so it's 14. Jensen, you see, this is the dilemma. You have Jensen and Gerby on the bench, and you're going to probably have Vesey closer to the fourth line. So if you take a guy like Rick Nash, you trade him, let's say, get Shattenkirk, for example. That would be flippin' awesome. Because then you could trade Mark Stahl, have 3 right-hand defensemen, 3 left-hand defensemen, nice and even, and then Shattenkirk will hopefully sign long-term after that. Yeah, the Rangers forward core is cluttered. You know something's coming because they cannot go into the NHL season with 16 forwards in the NHL. It just does not work like that. Defensemen, whom I see ready to play in the NHL this year, Clendening, McElrath, Shea, Holden, Klein, McDonough, Girardi, Stoll. That's 8 guys. They're all under contract. Clendening, I think, is the obvious choice for the Miners. I don't think he's going to be in the NHL. But we're too slow on defense. We need a fast defense. We need Kevin Shattenkirk. That's who we need. And then, as per the 6th, 7th defensive situation, I would not trade Girardi. I would give Girardi the shot to redeem himself. I would let Girardi and McElrath flip-flop games. So I would definitely let them do that. That's just my opinion. So yeah, defensively, I'm telling you right now, if Mark Stoll does not go and it is somebody else, we are beyond screwed. Mark Stoll, as much as I love him, it's not Mark Stoll the player. It's Mark Stoll the asset right now. And we cannot have a $5.7 million defensive defenseman. We already have Klein, McElrath, and Girardi, whom are all righties, I think, right? Yes, but Girardi and McElrath need to, switch on and off. They cannot be in the lineup every single night, as much as I love them both. So you get rid of Mark Stoll. On the left, on the left side, you have McDonough, Shea, and Holden. On the right, you have Shattenkirk, Klein, and you flip-flop Girardi and McElrath. Maybe if Girardi or McElrath gets hurt. They both have histories of getting injured all the time and stuff like that. And who knows, maybe McElrath's not feeling good, or Girardi's not playing good, or whatever it is. That's the way that has to happen. But Stoll has to go. Got to bring in a fast defenseman. If it's at the expense of Nash or Stepan, yes. I don't want to trade Kreider yet. I think he'll be good. Rick Nash is easily expendable. Yeah. As much as I had to say, because I do love Rick Nash, and he played hard as much as he can't produce. But if that's what has to happen, that's what has to happen. Gotta win. Gotta focus on winning now, because our top 6 without Nash and Vesey in the top 6, there's not a single forward over the age of 26, which is very impressive. So talk about a team that has no future. Now we have a future. So very, 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 very important that we ditch Stoll, trade forward, get a defenseman. And if it has to be Nash, it has to be Nash. If it's Stepan, I would actually, looking at how they trade away Brassard, I'd rather it not be Stepan, because he's kind of like our only, high-wielding center that we can guarantee ourselves 50 points out of in a decent two-way game. Much I, see about Zibanejad, I don't know how he's got to prove his worth, So unless you want to trade Nash and Stepan, pick up a great center and a defenseman. Oh, come on, let's be real here, guys. So. Yes, leave comments, please. I want to hear feedback on this, and I don't want to see hate. I get it, everybody's mad. VC's not on your team. Believe me, I would be just as pissed off. But just don't be a hater. Be real about it. Talk. If you want to say reasons why VC should have went to your team or why you shouldn't have went to Rangers, you could say those things. Just no hate. That's all I request of you guys. All right. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.